Hello everyone, GameDog here, and welcome back to Let's Play Stick Ranger. So, we're back in the snowfield again. I was doing a little bit more grinding off screen, and okay, I was lying before. This is what happens when you let the snow pile up. Look at this just giant mountain of snow, which is pretty crazy. Like, that's a really... I don't know why I like the effect so much. It just looks really neat. So, let's actually escape this area. Let's go back to the resort, and let's see. For lack of a better, for lack of other things to do, because I can't move on until I hit that record button. I did a little bit of off-screen grinding. I got a ton of money. I actually completed the book now, so like every single every single one of these is filled out, which is pretty neat. And let's see here. I wanna say I also yes oh no, not the ice castle. Yes, the ice castle. I saw these things. I don't know what these do. The ice spirits, but they look interesting, and if I have the strength, I might go back and try to grind for a couple of them just to see what they're like. And I also got the Iron Metal 5 off of the boss here. I mentioned what the Iron Metal does before. It increases the amount of experience you get from enemies, and I kind of want to equip that to him. And also, for lack of a better, for lack of being a bit, not lack, for the idea of being a little bit more unique, I also grinded some from Fire and Thunder Spirits off of the Cavern 2 and 3 bosses. So let's equip, let's see here. You know what? I'm gonna make this like primarily a fire weapon. So let's give him this, and then let's give the Thorn Flail this. There we go. I'm just curious to see what they do. And I also grinded for for the Ruby 4 and the Garnet 4 off screen. So this weapon is going to start doing a lot more damage now. So let's actually move on here. I believe last time, yeah, I said I wanted to do Sorcery because I want to save Hell for last. So let's start out the area now. Oh wow, look at this down here. I was expecting this level to look exactly like the original Forest and even have like a whole bunch of other oh, that's a lot of bullets. And even have yeah, and also let's equip this to you right here, so you can actually hit this like shy guy face up here. Oh wow, those do a ton of damage. Okay, let's see here. I'm unsure if these guys. Oh wow, we're already. Oh my goodness, those poison too. Okay, so that's kind of an issue. Okay, I didn't expect them to be that big of an issue. Let's go back real quick. I have the money now, so let's just heal up and let's see here. I think what I'm gonna do, actually, you know what I think I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna try and turn all of these guys off, and then maybe just like sit in the back because with a long silver staff, there's no doubt I'll be able to reach all these guys. Yeah, there we go. And they're not gonna pursue me. They're not gonna shoot at me. Well, he's still gonna shoot at me. You know what I could do though is I could equip you with the volcano, and then try to get a little bit of, like cheap damage off with you, just because yeah, he does so much now. Like those little fire things do 12 to 18, plus they stay a lot longer as well. Yeah, I mentioned this before, I believe, but one of the things I want to do in this let's play was wait until I actually oh, that's a okay, wait. Okay, good. That could have gone a lot worse than it actually did. But one of the things I wanted to do in this Let's Play is I wanted to wait until I was recording to actually equip any compo items I got, and that became a little bit unfortunate at times because, well, honestly, I did a ton of off-screen grinding and I wasn't even able to equip these, which made me very sad. But I was able to now, so now I'm happy about it. So let's see here. It does not appear that this. Oh, wait a second. We should. Yeah, sorry guys. I should be equipping this for this little bowling ball. Yeah, this little bowling ball guy up here. Let's see here. I really don't want you to poison anyone because your poison actually does do quite a bit. Maybe I can. Oh, we're actually starting to kill the trees now. That's pretty good. He appears to be doing a lot of damage to you as well. So maybe we could grab the. This is going to be a very short level, I can imagine, but I'm going to try and grab the Magician, and then, oh, wait, no, never mind, he just killed him on his own. Okay, that works out. Let's see, let's drag you over here, and then, let's see if, let's by chance see if you can actually, yes, he can reach. Okay, so these guys seem to be extremely powerful, but their range isn't really that good. You know, I'm kind of glad we found something like this, because, for the last few, levels, we've actually been seeing a lot of enemies that have a quote-unquote infinite range, and it was getting a little bit annoying, per se, so I'm kind of glad something like this exists. Now, okay, I mentioned before that I really like the volcano and its variants. The lava, I've played around with it a little bit. This is what I've deciphered. It's still really good for crowd control. However, in situations like this, it's not as good as it used to be. Because, well, whenever he, like, throws it, but then, like, the lava travels along the ground. However, due to his range, he can sometimes flat out not hit a stationary enemy because it lands a little bit past him due to how the arc on this weapons work. So the best thing to do would be to put him either very close to the enemy, which I'm not doing against these things, so that's just annoying, or you can do this kind of thing, which you put him like on the side of like a group of enemies, and he'll just yeah, and he'll continuously fire it, and like this wave of fire will keep going forward. I also notice it works really well in levels with very flat surfaces, which makes me very thankful for the fact that this is actually a very flat level, all things considered. Let's see here. It also makes him not that good anymore against a stationary target. Like, honestly, look at this. Like, this little group right here is not taking much damage whatsoever from this. Now, do you have more range? Yes, you do still have more range. Okay, let's see if they're immune to poison. It appears that they are, so that's probably not the greatest idea. You know, there are so little of these now that I believe I can actually get away with dragging a melee guy in here and letting him get a little bit of damage off. I mean, he's doing more than the magician is at this point, so this will probably work out in my favor. Yeah, this shouldn't be too much of an issue. You know, okay, we're starting to get to the point in which I'm starting to deal like boss style tactics with certain enemies. And okay, I mentioned before that that the game gets really difficult later on. I didn't know it got this difficult sometimes, because you saw how fast those guys killed me earlier. And do I even need to bring up Mountain 2? I still have not gone back to that level. I should like do like half of it just to see if I can, and then off screen, and then like come back if I'm pretty sure I can. Okay, so we have oh, wait a second. Stop. Everyone stop. We have some mushrooms right here. Are they immune to poison? That's the real question. It appears they are. Oh, man. Okay. These guys don't really do too much damage, all things considered. It appears that this is actually doing a good number on them, though. I think yeah, they're not. They're just flat out don't take damage from poison. Okay, so they're on to us. It's let's see. Let's toss you right here. It appears they don't shoot straight up. So one thing I would like to try, if possible. Let's see here. Yeah, this reminds me a lot of yeah, this reminds me an awful lot. Oh, that was a bad idea. But let's see. This reminds me an awful lot of the boss of Mistgrove 1, where it's just like a single guy that shoots like a bunch of bullets upwards. They don't do too much damage, all things considered, which is very nice. So let's start using this tactic to try and take them out as safely as we possibly can. We do have another one of these like poison helicopter guys up here, so I'm going to be a little bit careful around him. Let's see. Toss in more fat volcanoes here. You know, should I still call it the volcano? I'm probably going to out of force of habit, but it's technically called lava now, which is a really ominous name. I mean, you have like the volcano, you got the super volcano, and then just lava. I wonder if the upgrade version, if there is one at this point, is going to be called magma or something, and I wonder how that's going to react too. Heck, you know what? I'm still a little bit unsure if this is technically better than the super volcano, but I kind of like it so far. I mean, it's getting a lot done. Okay, he's starting to come over, so let's equip him with this so we can actually start to deal some damage to him. Okay, he's going to take this guy out pretty soon, though. Okay, you know what? I'm also starting to wonder if there is an upgrade to the ice meteor, because I keep mentioning it's probably my favorite weapon in this game. Like, it just does so much damage. It has such a good utility in the fact that it slows enemies down, and you can also cast it really fast. And when you start to get synergies like this, or like the Quicks card and things like that, and that card is not too hard to grind, all things considered. So let's see here. I say we just like keep on hurting these mushrooms until he actually comes close enough for us to damage him. Yeah, the priest can damage him now with his almost infinite range. Like, okay, I wonder now, okay, there is a certain set of range to any given level. Like, he currently has like a range of 300 or like 360. So I'm going to assume that the ability to have infinite range is probably when you have like 500 or something. When the priest weapons get to the point in which something like that is actually like commonplace. Wait a second, wait a second. No, it is activating that. I thought it wasn't for whatever reason. I'm starting to wonder if yeah, what I'm trying to say here. I'm starting to wonder if they ever get to the point of which like his range does exceed 500 due to the effects of these staves. I'm starting to wonder if they're ever going to make it so like he gets additional effects on top of that, because well, once you've reached infinite range, there's really not much more utility in that. Like, is he going to gain the ability to have like just deal more damage as a result, or the ability to poison on top of having infinite range? Because power creep does start to become an issue when it comes to that kind of thing, and it would be interesting to see that. I'm not sure if there would be 100% balance though. Okay. Oh, wait a second. Why'd I do that? Oh, right. Yeah, okay. You know, one thing I do like about those mushrooms, though, is that there is a little bit of an exploit in that you can actually stay on top of them, and they don't shoot a bullet straight up, which means that you can actually, do this and, yeah, just be perfectly fine. Like, neither of these is gonna hit me unless, he starts moving around a lot. Okay. This level is taking a little while, so yeah, no new enemies on here, no enemies on here. Now let's see what the boss is. Oh, it's a wheel. Okay, then, we know the classic strategy here. Just do this, and oh my goodness. Wait a second. Wait, whoa, what? Wait, what? Wait, was he shooting things at me, all things considered? I believe he was. Okay, so it was a wheel that shoots straight up at you. That's a bit of an issue then. I do still think the lava might still be the better option for him, and it does appear that actually I didn't even check. I'm gonna assume that he doesn't take damage from poison, because that's kind of a theme of these levels. I mean, these forest monsters are kind of poison themed, so I'd assume that'd be a mechanic. Heck, am I? Yeah, okay, what am I saying? I was about to say, am I going to be able to beat this or not? Of course, I'm going to be able to beat it. It's a wheel boss. These things usually are not the hardest things to take care of, but he's pretty good. Like he's actually really strong. And okay, all things considered, I should probably be a bit more careful. Yeah, okay. Let's actually try to kind of do our strategy where we lure the wheel boss back and forth. I mean, he doesn't shoot that often, so maybe there is still a way to exploit this a little bit. Like maybe just move him very slightly when yeah, maybe just move him very slightly when he's about to when he's about to shoot. Okay, I kind of equipped you with the ice meteor so you could attack the yeah, so you could attack oh my god, look at all these poison clouds down here. I'm not even 100% sure if those poison you. I equipped him with this originally so I could have the oh wait a second, you do have infinite range. Who's gonna take the hit here? I'm gonna have you take the hit. Yeah, okay, that's unfortunate, but I felt that needed to be done. Yeah, I originally moved him there so he could actually attack the the helicopter because okay, given how rarely this enemy actually shoots, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that this little monster right here is actually the bigger threat. It just kind of feels like that be the case, especially since even though he does shoot projectiles at you now, I do still think he's not going to be that big of a threat just because wheels usually aren't by how they mechanically move around. Yeah, because they rarely approach you anyway. So some people are going to die over there through the effects of poison. Okay, we only have the Whipper. I'm going to revive my other Rangers. Oh, whoops. I want that to be off. I'm going to revive our other Rangers just because I feel they're going to be super useful in this fight. And I still need to, let's see. Can I, yeah, there we go. You know, I have so much money now that I do want to say that I could probably get away with, well, not get away with, but I could probably, start buying the books for areas as soon as I beat them. Kind of like in my old Damble update videos. And I do like doing that. I mean, we kind of made a tradition out of it after a while, I like to imagine. Unless I forgot, but which does happen on occasion. But it was kind of neat being able to just see like what you just fought and like what they were weak to, thus like what strategies work better. Actually, being a forest monster, I'm curious if the lava would work better against you. I'm gonna assume no because yeah, I'm gonna assume no, just because like you're a single enemy and this weapon isn't that great against you. It does appear to be doing a lot of let's see, let's revive you real quick. It does appear to be doing. Oh no, I do not want you pursuing him. Actually, this might not be too big of an issue. Let's try something. Let's try let's try luring these guys over here. Okay, I really don't want to kill the boss now because I might accidentally just leave the level by accident and if he drops something rare, that's my loss, I'd assume. Let's see here. These levels are starting to get a little bit on the lengthy side. Okay, there we go. So he's dead. Just less things to worry about. Let's drag these guys over here. And what I could do is I could just have these guys. Oh, wait a second. No, he has infinite range. That's not really going to work in that case then. Okay, this is actually a bit of an issue. You know, does he not fire if he's moving around? That appears to be the case. I'm not sure if that's an exact mechanic, but okay, if he had an ability, if he was like a mega boss that had 2 attacks and that was one of his abilities, I would kind of assume that would be the case. You know what I could do? I'm going to try this actually. I'm going to try and lure him over here, and then have him kind of coax him into shooting exclusively on like the right side of the map. So like these other clouds can dissipate, and then when that's done, I feel I'm gonna have a little bit of an easier time because I'm gonna have more room to fight him as opposed to just like the left side of the map. Yeah, okay, this might just work. I'm still waiting for those clouds to dissipate. Those don't go away for quite some time. All right, here we go. So you just fired. Let's go in here and start dropping some fat lava bombs on you, so we can actually yeah, that seems to be doing quite a bit of damage actually. And every time he shoots, we'll just move very slightly to the left. And then once he gets all the way to the left, we'll continue doing we'll just like continue the strategy or something. He seems to be doing a lot of damage, all things considered, which I do really appreciate. How he shoots seem to be a little bit random as well. You know, this is the interesting thing about like Let's Playing. Yeah, Let's Playing like parts of games blind. It's like you never know exactly what to expect. And despite I do feel I mechanically understand this boss, he's still confusing me a little bit in just like how he moves, how he attacks, like the intervals at which he attacks. Let's try to let's see. I could probably like get one more shot off in here. Yeah, there we go. And then let's actually roll you over here. Oh, that really didn't work out. My thought was to roll him over to the right so he'd actually continuously take damage from that. But let's see here. Keeping the strategy in mind, he doesn't appear to shoot to the right that often. So what I could do, I could probably just do that strategy again. I probably will in all honesty. So let's see. Let's wait for that cloud on the right to dissipate, and then we'll start doing the strategy again because it does appear to be working enough. It needs to be working well enough. You know what I could do actually? Okay, I'm willing to try this just because I'm really experimenting with this boss right now. Let's equip this weapon. Let's see, and then let's see. Yeah, okay, that's gone now. Let's lure you a little bit over here. And just so like more shots hit in general, let's start firing some ice meteors at him. This will also slow him down and make it so he can not really move that much, and it may even make it so he attacks less often as well. I'm still not 100% sure if that's a mechanic or not, but I mean I think it's still worth a shot just because we're still kind of experimenting here, and this level is actually taking quite some time. Is this the first boss of a bowling ball head too? Okay, I apologize if anyone's annoyed that I'm calling them that, because I do know some people do like to take parts of games seriously like this, but that's just seriously what they remind me of. They remind me of bowling ball heads or like Shy Guys or something. Okay, and I do appreciate the slow, but I could probably get away with equipping the lava again. So let's actually try that again. Just like still experimenting with this boss because I really don't know like what works, what doesn't. I don't even know if he has like an elemental weakness or not. I still have not tested if like he's weak to a poison per se. Because if he is, or if he does take damage from poison, that's a really big advantage on my part. Yeah, okay, maybe I almost said ultra volcano. Maybe this weapon is better for him. So yeah, let's okay, I accidentally move my guy way to the left over there. So let's wait for those clouds to dissipate. It might take a little while, but I'm willing to run the clock if it makes the run go a little bit safer. Let's see here, because I do usually like to oh man, I do usually like to speed things up, but we're already at 15 minutes, so I might as well go all in if I'm gonna make a lengthy episode that's just like one episode. We have not actually done this in a while too. I mean, there are very few parts of this game that really surprised me to this degree that they actually take me this long on my first try. Okay, I probably could have done that a little bit better. Okay, let's start this again. Okay, that seems to be working pretty well. I do like when he doesn't shoot. Well, okay, that's a given, but like I do like it when I can actually get away with like firing 2 shots because it means that he's going to be staying on my on the poison or on the fire trail a little bit longer than he normally would be. Okay, let's wait for oh, I could have done that better. Actually, if I drag him away, yeah, he just like sits on it. Okay, there we go. That actually worked out quite nicely. He didn't drop anything, but we did defeat the boss, and those are gonna harmlessly fly off screen. Let's exit to the map. Then let's what's this? Forest 4. We'll probably wait a second. Oh, okay. We'll probably go explore that next time. So let's heal up, and let's open the wrong shop. Let's go back to the book, and let's buy that and just see what was in there. So you can actually get more stones here. That I'm gonna have to try and do next episode. Is there a black stone? Not quite yet, but we got the rings card. Oh, I actually think I found out what the rings card does too. I went back to the compo shop, and I found out, oh, he is immune to poison, and oh, everything's immune to poison. I actually found out that what that does is if you're using the angel, and the angel's primary way of battling you is by tossing his wings like a boomerang, like his halo like a boomerang. And there's like a gimmick he has in which he can fire multiple ones. And what the ring does is it increases the amount of rings he can actually shoot. So that's kind of interesting. So I think next time we'll do Force 4. Hopefully it won't take as long as this level. So there we go. Thanks for watching.